want to play fast and create shots for other players. We've had good players in the past, but great teams I've been part of as an assistant or whatever, we've had some great point guards. 97 at Xavier, a guy named Sham Guard, and he created a lot of shots. We were able to get to the Final 8 in the country and lost in overtime to go to the Final 4 in Arizona. And some good teams at Xavier. We had Jamal Walker and other fellas that were very, very good players. You know, they penetrate. So now we got guards. DJ Bannister, I think, is improved, and Sean Singletary, we think, is a very fine player. So they're going to create shots, you know, for other people. So I think it's kind of the analogy in football. You have to have a quarterback. You can win without one, but without an experienced quarterback that can, you know, keep people honest, it's tough to win. So I think we have, you know, 2 good point guards. So I think it's going to help us play quicker, create more shots, score more. So I think these 2 young men are quick, talented. I think they're going to help us here. And you know, it's great up in Canada. They're pulling for each other. We played against a real small guy who was a great scorer in our 3rd game, and you know, at the beginning, TJ was gone, and they both started that game. And then, you know, they're helping each other. So it's nice that they're pulling for each other, to hang out together off the court with each other. So it's not one or the other. It's not feast or famine. You know what I mean? It's 2 guys, you know what I mean, together, and hopefully we keep it that way. I think we have pretty good athleticism. Our 3 first-year guys bring a lot of athleticism to our team. So we're improved athletically. We still got a ton of work to do, a lot of improvement to do, but you know, Tunji is a shot blocker. He's raw yet, he's green, he can block shots. Adrian is a very good athlete, maybe our best athlete, Adrian Joseph. He's still learning the game, but he can run, he can jump. We had a couple of dunks in Canada, a couple of things we did in Canada that he hadn't seen before. One ref I was calling Tony, at the end of it, you know, he didn't give us a call. He was going, "Oh, Canada," and went to the basket, you know, humming a song. And I found out at the end of the week he was Pierre, so I no wonder he's mad at me. I was called. But he introduced himself as Tony, but his name was Pierre, so Pierre was not happy with it. But you know, we're talking about the versatility. That's the curse of the Irish, drinking and talking. You know, I don't know which is worse, but sorry for talking too much. But I think we're versatile. We can play 2 big guys once in a while. Tunji, once again, is a work in progress. It's a bit of a project, but he might get in there at the end with Elton for a couple minutes. And sometimes we can go 2 small point guards with TJ and Sean together. We had some good teams. Once again, at Xavier and at Providence, we played 2 small guards together. So, you know, once again, we'll see if it works. So I think we have, to answer your question, I think we have a little more versatility. Don't have a lot of numbers. Only got 11 guys, right? And with Dante Minter being hurt now with an injury, we hope to get him back for the first official game, November 19th. But, you know, right now we don't have great numbers. But I think we have a lot of guys that are versatile. And Gary Forbes is a 2 guard, but he can also play the small forward position at 6'6". Yeah, no question. We got to rebound that. Elton's got to get more than 6. He had 6 last year. He's got to get, in my opinion, 8.5 rebounds to 9 rebounds. We got to get more rebounds from, you know, our wings. The Gary Forbeses and the Adrian Josephs the first year, and Devin Smith. So we got to rebound better to play against a great competition we're playing. As you all know, we're in the best league in the country by far. Playing great schools, great competition. So, you know, our eyes are wide open. We know who we're playing. We know we've got great competition, but we're excited about the challenge. Devin Smith's been a great leader so far. You guys respect him. You know, from playing last year, hurt and pain, and all the treatments he had to do just to play a game. I mean, he had to do all sorts of whirlpools and heat packs. You know, taking the medicine that he was allowed to take, and do stretching. I mean, he had just preparation for a game was unbelievable. So they respect him a lot. He's a tough guy. You know, he's a hard-nosed player. So I think he's a great leader. Elton is matured a lot. I mean, Elton Brown, when he came here from Newport News, you know, he was a young guy and a great player, you know, in his community. Now he's going on to the ocean. Now he's thinking of other people. He was just thinking of himself when he got here, and he'll say that himself. He said that publicly. Now, we had a maintenance man that had a tough day. He got a shirt from the equipment guy. Everybody signed it. His coach signed it. So what is it? It's for this guy. He brought it over to the maintenance guy. Yeah, he doesn't. So, I mean, he's matured. I'm proud of him. He's from the Commonwealth, and you know, sometimes people criticize him. He doesn't do this, do that, but he's one of our own. He's a terrific young man. He's a good player. You know, he made honorable mention All ACC last year. Got almost 15 a game, and I think he's going to do even better this year. I think he's got terrific moves inside for a big guy. He's worked hard, so I'm proud of him. He's going to graduate, so I'm very proud of him. He's still not completely there yet, but I'm proud of his progress. Yeah, we're gonna press more, but once again, we're not. This league is so skilled, so talented. You can't press 40 minutes. You can't, Nolan Richardson 40 minutes of hell in Hawkins. I don't think you can do that in the ACC. At least, with our guys, we have very talented players, but we're not there yet. But we're going to press some more. Yes, turn it on, turn it off. We're going to play man, some zone, change it up a little bit. We have to improve our defense. Our defense did get better. Our shooting percentage defense was better. So we held teams down better. So it did improve. So we got to get it to improve even more. Right? And that's my job, but that's something that's important. Our defense. But to answer your question, we'll be more athletic on the perimeter with an Adrian Joseph. And Todd was a great player. He made some big shots. I've never seen it done before. In 4 games, he made 3 game-winning shots in the last 10, 12 seconds of the game in 4 games. I've never seen that done in one season like that. So he's going to be sorely missed. He's a beautiful young man, as was Majestic. But I think the guys we replaced him with, though they're younger, right, and they'll have some growing pains, they're more athletic, and I think we'll be able to match up a little better.
One of my real concerns from last year was our strength. And I thought that we got to a point where whether they gained it and lost it during the year, or whether we just never had it to begin with. I just remember playing Texas early in the year last year and in Hawaii, and we got through the first half, played a fairly decent first half, and then second half got the doors blown off. And I just really felt like our strength and our endurance was not as good as I wanted it to be. So when Ed came in, we talked about it, and Ed actually has experience with Texas. So he kind of knew a little bit about the inside of women's basketball and how to really put kids in good position. And we've talked extensively about how we're going to keep them there. But these kids are stronger, and that was something that we decided this summer we wanted to spend our time with. We didn't spend a lot of time on conditioning this summer. We spent all of our time on gaining strength. And so these kids got stronger, which makes you more confident. I mean, you can see it in our football team. Our football team has 70% of its athletes stronger now than they had in May. So when you see that kind of a change, it makes kids more confident and a little more bold, and it makes them feel good about themselves. So I really feel like the senior class and Tiffany in particular have taken all this personally. They have taken this entire situation personally. And I don't think there's anybody that was more disappointed than those kids, than how they finished the year last year. And I think that the one thing that they're sure of is they know how to get there. They've been there, they know how to get there, they know what it takes, and they know that they can help this freshman class join us. This group and I have become a lot closer over the last several months. And that's something that I took on sort of as an important project. And I think they have really contributed as well. They've contributed their part. So as far as browbeating about leadership, I think that each one of these kids wants to be a leader. Wanting to be a leader and being willing to pay the price to be a leader are 2 different things. So we have worked on paying the price, and they are now ready to take off. I mean, I've not seen this much maturity from this group since we started, and obviously when you become a senior and you're 21, you start to, the light starts to go on, because now next year, you don't know what's going to happen, so you want to be better.